Hello guys and welcome back. So today we will be discussing military space officials agreed to the SpaceX launch national security mission. It's going to be exciting and make sure to watch it until the end. So let's get into it. A new GPS navigation reference point bound to supplant an almost 17-year-old satellite rode into space from Cape Canaveral on top of a SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket Thursday, denoting the first run through hazard unwilling US military space officials have consented to launch a national security mission on a reused business booster. After a smooth countdown, the 229-foot tall or 70-meter Falcon 9 rocket lit its 9 Merlin main engines and thundered off Cushion 40 at Cape Canaveral Space Force Station at 12:09:35 p.m. EDT Thursday. The 9 main engines terminated for over 2 minutes to push the launcher past the speed of sound and through a slim layer of high clouds. The Falcon 9 asked toward the upper east as it moved into the stratosphere. Then at that point, the booster stage detached to offer a path to the rocket's second stage motor. The booster, assigned B1062, the SpaceX stock, recently launched and landed in November, set to convey the latest GPS satellite to space. Making its second flight Thursday, the principal stage flipped direction to fly tail first, conveyed 4 titanium grid fins to give extra aerodynamic soundness, and started a hypersonic plunge once again into the climate. A passage utilizing 3 of the booster engines set up the rocket for a last arrival ignition with the middle motor. 4 carbon fiber landing legs unfurled at the foundation of the rocket as it settled close to the bull's eye on SpaceX's football field-sized drone transport. Just read the instructions. Stopped in the Atlantic Ocean around 400 miles upper east of Cape Canaveral. The certification of reused Falcon 9 boosters for national security payloads could save citizens a huge number of dollars in the following not many years. The Space Force has effectively accomplished a few investment funds by changing to reused Falcon 9 rockets on 2 GPS satellite launches, including Thursday's flight. The military additionally consented to permit SpaceX to land its Falcon 9 boosters on 4 GPS missions, including 2 missions last year with spick and span rockets. The consolidated reserve funds totaled $64.5 million for more than 4 missions, getting the route for the launch free from more national security payloads on beforehand flown rockets in the coming years. In anticipation of this first-time occasion, we worked intimately with SpaceX to comprehend the restoration measures and are certain that this rocket is prepared for its next flight, said Walter Lauderdale, the appointee mission director and Falcon division chief at the Space Force's Space and Missile Systems Center. Lauderdale said the military has been working since 2016 on confirming the utilization of reused rocket hardware on national security satellite launches. SpaceX and United Launch Alliance, the Space Force's 2 essential space launch suppliers, can propose to utilize beforehand flown hardware on all national security missions under new contracts granted last August. Up until now, just SpaceX flies reused rocket stages. Through proceeding with association with SpaceX, we had the option to agree to speed up our utilization of beforehand flown hardware for GPS missions, Lauderdale told columnists in a teleconference Monday. SpaceX has flown one of the Falcon 9 boosters in its Armada multiple times, and a few others have finished at least 5 missions. A military launch in 2019 of a Falcon Heavy rocket, which SpaceX made by catapulting together 3 Falcon 9 centers, utilized 2 beforehand flown side boosters. In any case, that mission conveyed experimental innovation to satellites, not an operational payload like a GPS spacecraft. Since consenting to put the GPS-3 SV-05 spacecraft on a reused booster, the Space Force officially certified SpaceX's recuperation and repair processes. That non-repeating work will make it simpler to routinely fly national security payload on reused Falcon 9s later on, Lauderdale said. Technicians with this 5th Space Launch Squadron at Cape Canaveral follow SpaceX's restoration of reused rockets. Contrasted with numerous business satellites operators, the Space Force plays out extra oversight of its launch workers for hire because of the high expense and criticality of its payloads for US national security. Working with SpaceX, we assess their investigation processes just as how they have dealt with assessing the hardware after it returns, Lauderdale said. The launch Thursday utilized a spick and span payload fairing, which secures the satellite during launch Lauderdale said SpaceX could propose reusing the nose cone on future national security missions. So that was all for today's video, guys. Thanks for watching the video. Make sure to hit like, share and subscribe to our channel. Also, let us know your thoughts about the video in the comment section.